What's going down? This is Donnie Houston, and I want to tell you about TNC Beauty Supply Store. I was in OST Liquor the other day picking up some highway vodka, and I ran into my homie C. Watts. She was in there getting herself together, getting ready to go DJ for the night, and she was telling me, about the black-owned beauty supply store next door, and that I should come check it out with her. So we go in there, and they had all kind of stuff. Beard products, hair sponges. They even had that Beijing for y'all boys that's a little light at the top. Hey, check out TNC Beauty Supply Store located next door to OST Liquor at 3928 Old Spanish Trail. That's 3928 Old Spanish Trail. For sure, man. So talk about it, man. How y'all even come together, man? Like, how y'all even meeting all that? Like, what?
We family.
We real cousins.
We family.
Okay.
So we went from playing ball to dance groups to a rap group. You know what I'm saying? And it just, like I said, we was always in the mix every day, all over the city. So when the rap thing came about, we just put a whole different level together of doing what we do, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was a football player trying to make it in the NFL and got to the point where I was just blackballed.
Why were you a blackball?
I got in trouble doing what I wasn't supposed to do in school my junior year, you know what I'm saying? And it was just kind of one of them things where...
Where were you?
I went to Texas A&M in Kingsville, played with Johnny Bailey, Heath Sherman, John Rounders, Darryl Green and them, they was before us, but those are the type of legend H-Town legends or Houston, Texas legends that played. So yeah, I was right there on the bubble, man. I know I messed my chance up, but like I say, I was talented enough to have music to fall back on because I was always like a school DJ. I was DJing in college, so I was into the music heavy, and then we had a love for it too. So.
So what year do y'all actually put the group together?
What was that, 90?
90.
Okay, what side of town y'all coming up on?
South Park.
Yeah, I'm from Dead End, the village.
Yeah.
Okay, talk about this then, man, because y'all coming up, man, in a live era over there, man, in that side of town, man. And some people over there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Trust me, we know everybody.
I used to play basketball, hoop, stay up all night with Hog Pat, everybody in the Orleans, Kingsgate. I stayed in Esperanza, and we had the basketball court where the lights stayed on all night. So when that's over, we go to the Orleans, and yeah, it was like a big family. Like, I ain't never witnessed and had that much fun in 3 separate, apartments back then.
I started off in the Hartman Middle School, went to Sterling for a hot second, went to the Brook for a hot second, shot me to Louisiana for a hot second, back to Houston, ended up at Millview, you know what I'm saying? So I always stayed in South Park the whole time. I stayed off of Flamingo, off of MLK era, on 3B Bell Arbor, right around the corner from Herschelwood, Hardhead, you know.
Yeah, he Millville stirred, and I'm stirred in John.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Okay, well then shoot. So you was over there, K Reno just left. You was over there with K Reno.
I used to watch them. Look, they didn't know, but I used to watch them because I played football for Johns and ran track, and was in the band. But I used to watch them at lunchtime. I used to walk by, I'm like, man, what you do rapping?
Yeah.
I wasn't into it then. I was on some other stuff, but I used to watch them battle.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like right under the Jones had like where you eat lunch outside. Man, boy, I'd be out there every day. I'd be like Gangsta Nip. I was in the band with him.
Yeah.
One of my good friends
Nip was a part of the dance group, matter of fact, when we had our little dance thing. We used to dance together.
No shit. Okay, wait. So who all is over? Because y'all naming some people, man. Who all is all over there, man? Like, you just talked about Hawking them and Dead End, you know what I mean?
All the SPC, we know all the Klondike Cats and all of them. We
Murder
Jody Baggage
One,
from the Terrorists.
Point Blank.
Devin the Dude was in my neighborhood. We grew up in the same neighborhood, basically. So, like I say, we was in that little circle amongst everybody. Everybody knew everybody, but it's just like
we just didn't.
We was in our own. Yeah, we was in our own lane. Yeah, Sexxx Fiends in our own.
But I'm gonna say we was honorary members of everybody else's clique.
Yeah.
They all kick it with us, and we mess with them.
So when y'all boys come together, what make y'all say, man, we gonna be the Sexxx Fiends? You know what I'm saying?
Man, look here. I'll tell you how the name came about. We came. I had a homeboy in college. We call him Bubba Shooter, and then we started calling him Sexxx Fiends. So we got here, started the rap group. We was twice as nice, on a whole nother level, kind of like
That was no cursing.
yeah, no
With a guy
cursing.
named
Trying
Dice, MC Dice.
yeah, we had a whole nother level, and then we had this one song that was totally opposite. And when we let the, I think your mom was the one met this guy.
Yeah, my mom met somebody at Hartman at
Yeah.
a program.
Yeah.
He gave her a card, and it was for a record company. So we had 2 tapes back then because we were still making tapes.
Yeah, we was
So we let the dude hear the non-cursing, and he was like, "Oh yeah, we
That's
like
it.
this." So when we let him hear the cursing, it was just me and him. Eric from OG Style come from behind the curtain. He
Yeah.
say, "Man, who is this?"
yeah,
And we
yeah,
say, "Like that's us." He said, "Man, sign him right now."
yeah.
Do y'all remember the rap?
Yeah, it was Hey Hoes.
Yeah, it was just in a different style. It was a little raw, cause it was like got the idea from Willie D told me, and what else it was? It was something Willie D
Yeah,
said.
it was something Willie D.
See,
Yeah.
man.
That's one of my favorite rappers, Willie D. Shout out to
Yeah.
Willie D.
Yeah, Ghetto Boys, Scarface, and all them. But it was on that level, and then it was like, well, let's talk about it. Let's put on. At the same time, we hadn't met Russ and them at the time. I think we had a little deal with we had a little negotiation with them, talking about it and everything.
What label was this?
Too Cold Records.
Too Cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we
Yeah.
had a contract from Big Time Records too. So he was like,
Yeah, we met.
And
It's
we
kind of like
ended up-
they both were together at the same time. Like 1 week here, then next thing we meet with Russ at the flea market, going up there all the time and chopping it up with him. And he's like, "I'm finna start my label." Man,
This before UGK.
yeah, because
right,
with Pimp
yeah.
C actually, we used to meet on Alpha Fonza.
yeah,
at
in
Russ's
Southwest,
apartment.
at his apartment.
When Pimp C was wearing the glass and had loafers, man.
And had
like
the 4-track.
we been
I
before
heard-
all that.
Yeah, we
was
heard.
right there.
We heard tell me something good before it was even made. He had it on the 4-track, and he was like, "This my little sample, man. Y'all boys tell me what y'all think about it." And we was like, "Yeah, that's nice."
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like we was thinking at the time, like both of us gonna sign. Russ was gonna sign both of us, and we just gonna go together on the same little tours and do, just record together back to back, because he wanted to build a whole team of stuff. But like I say, he didn't know he really wanted to do it, or what he was really doing at the time, trying to feel his way through. Same with Too Cold Records. They had a little agenda. He had already put out like what, Fee Sue?
Yeah, he put out Free Soup
Yeah,
back
from
in the day,
Greenspoint.
from Greenspoint.
So Fee Sue had a song on Too Cold Records, so they was kind of already established, and they moved a little faster.
Yeah, Free Soup, he actually got a deal with his singer with Wild Pitch back in the day.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
So
that's
that's kind of why we kind of lean that way.
Donnie Houston.